sparsely poured for the 2-quart? Yeah, we need 2 quarts. Sometimes it's a halftime.
Austin, clearly you guys had a great start and were in pretty good position for what you had deemed an important game. What's the frustration level after seeing it go the other way in such a rapid fashion in that second quarter?
Super frustrating. Anytime you lose, you should be frustrated. You should, feel some type of way about, how you played as a, individual and what you can do to, better help the team be successful. Like you said, we had a really good, pretty much first quarter, but really a really good first 9 minutes. We just got to figure out how to, continue that for a full 48 minutes.
Just with Fox and Monk, clearly both tough covers, but Fox especially repeatedly able to get into the paint. I think he had 32 paint points. What were you guys trying to get to defensively, and how was he able to get through it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're guarding a guy, like De'Aaron, it's tough because, I think early in his career, he didn't shoot the three great, but now, he's shooting it with confidence and making them, and everything looks good coming off his hand, so you have to account for that. But on top of that, he's, arguably one of the fastest guards in the league, and it's a tough task to, keep him from out, of your paint. But I think, as a collective group, you had to guard him that way. You had to guard him with 5 guys, and, they've done a really good job, orchestrating that roster to, fit around him. And Sabonis was shooting, so it's tough, but, we have to do better. I have to do better, individually to, try to stay in front of him.
Austin, injuries to the roster have been part of the challenge of your team this season, and for the most part, LeBron's been in there. Have you seen him have to manage that ankle? Obviously, he told us, something that he's been dealing with for kind of months now.
Yeah, I mean, he's, a true professional when it comes to the game, and anytime he can play, he's going to play, even though something might be, bothering him. He takes care of his business in his off time, and, by the way he plays, I don't think you could, tell the difference, because he goes and, leaves it all out there on the line. And, that's something that, I admire and I respect from him. But I don't know really further on, what, might be bothering him.
Austin, there are a lot of different ways teams can go on a big run, but a lot of their run was some pretty difficult high-level shot making with Fox and Monk. Is that almost more deflating for you guys when you feel like you're starting to kind of get back into the game, and then they're hitting a fadeaway or a step back or some contested shot that you feel like you've defended, fairly well, but they still make it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're a competitor and you have a task at hand in front of you, and you fail on that possession, it's frustrating, or at least it's frustrating for me. There's a couple of times I thought I played good defense, and he just, De'Aaron and Malik just both make shots, and that's a testament to their skill level and their ability to put the ball in the basket. But at the same time, it's basketball, and going into every game, you're not gonna hold a team to 10 points. They score the ball as well as probably any team in the league, and you had to have a very short-term memory and move on to the next possession.
Austin, this stretch is, it's Oklahoma City one night, Sacramento, then it's Milwaukee, then it's Minnesota. What are the emotional kind of highs and lows for this team during the stretch? I mean, like tonight, locker room obviously like pretty upset. Monday, You guys maybe played one of your best games of the season. How do you kind of manage that part of this stretch?
I think you just take every day as a individual challenge. For me at least, losing's way worse than winning is good. I love to win, but losing it sucks. And you go back and you think, well, what if we did this, I did this. But then again, you play 82 games in a year, and another one's right around the corner. So you can't dwell on it too long. You have to move forward, and like you said, it's a tough stretch, but we should embrace that and really just try to play the best basketball we could play possible. Because if we do that, we feel like we have a chance to beat anybody.
I know you guys just wrapped up the game, but you guys do have Milwaukee on Friday. Just any quick thoughts about what you guys need to focus in on or key in on ahead of that matchup?
I mean, I haven't really thought about it. Obviously they are, playing really well since the All-Star break. I think they went through a little struggle, right before All-Star break, but ever since they got back from All-Star break, they've been playing high-quality babasketball. Obviously, you got Giannis and Dame, but also around that you have, pieces that, compete their ass off. You think about Pat and think about BP, Bobby Portis. Those are, two guys that every night you go on the court, they're going to give it 110% alongside those guys that are super skilled and, make up a lot of money in this league. So I haven't really thought about it too much because, obviously was thinking about this game, but we'll have to, go play good basketball to beat them.